the Minister Nandasangri. Minister, if you don't know the answer, please don't put the question to someone else. I just want to hear directly from you, please. Minister, how many students does CBSA currently have working for it?
At this point, I can't advise, Mr. Caputo, but I can ask.
839. I'll answer the question for you.
Well, as of today, I'm not so sure you could be that accurate, Mr. Caputo. I think I would ask the President to maybe offer.
Well, that number came from the union, 839 in 2024. I trust the union.
The question you
Minister,
posed, if I'm correct, is
this is my time,
Minister.
Minister. I'm asking you questions.
So I'll ask both of you just to make sure that we don't overlap in our comments and questions.
Minister, 18.96 in 2024-2025 at Trudeau Airport. These are students who are meeting people at the point of entry, deciding whether they are letting in a terrorist or deciding whether the person they are letting in with has drugs. Are you okay with a student with 3 weeks training, one of which is for use of force, evaluating such important matters at the border?
Mr. Caputo, I've had the opportunity to visit many ports of entry, including airports, and I can assure you the role of students is critical to the operation of CBSA. They're trained, they're supervised, and they don't work in a high-risk environment. So they do very important work, and they support, in fact, regular officers who sometimes are on vacation during the summer.
I have no doubt, but they are the principal point of contact with people. 1 in 5 students. And you're okay with that?
Mr. Caputo, I've met with many students throughout the summer, and I know they're exceptionally good people who are well-trained and well-supported. So they do not make decisions on high-threat environments. They do their job in a routine manner, and there's at every ports of entry there are different levels of expertise that's there to support the work.
Thank you, Minister. That's how many foreign nationals are awaiting deportation in Canada?
Mr. Caputo, I can get back to you, or I can ask Mr. Gorman to advise.
Why don't we actually refer to Mr. McCrory, VP for Canada Border Services Agency. According to Blacklocks, he said 30,000 foreigners awaiting deportation. Number one, that number is shocking. More shocking is that you don't know it. Where are those 30,000 people?
Mr. Caputo, I'm not here for a spelling bee. Okay, let me be very clear. Okay, so if your intention here is to
Minister, you're the minister.
I will
stops with you, Minister.
Point of
Buck
order.
stops with you, Minister.
Sorry, that's point of order. What is it? Mr. MP Sassi?
C'est la deuxième fois que ça arrive, que ça se produit.
It's the second time this happens, that the two are speaking at the same time, and we can't understand anything, and I think it's difficult for the interpreters as well. It would really be important that one person speak at a time.
Good interpretation, and there's a responsibility of everyone, including, if I may suggest, the staff and the Minister and the Secretary of State.
Minister, a spelling bee? You equate 30,000 lost deportations to a spelling bee? I'm going to ask you again. Do you know where they are? Yes or no?
There are, these people are going through a system of enforcement and removals, and I can tell you categorically that this year we're on target to remove over 20,000 individuals who are awaiting deportation removals, and next year we hope to enhance that.
But
Last
Minister,
year we had over 18,000
I'm going to reclaim my time.
Mr. Caputo, I'm sorry to interrupt.
I get to I'm going to reclaim my time here, with all due respect, Chair. I've asked a very concise question and I didn't get a concise answer. Minister, you do not know where these people are. In fact, the CBSA says...
Point of order, Mr. Chair. I have been attending committee meetings for over 10 years. Generally in these meetings, ministers do arrive with their officials in the event that they want to provide additional details. I don't quite understand why Mr. Caputo right off the bat said that the minister isn't allowed to consult with them to provide further details. That is the norm around here. That is the procedure around here. And I would ask Mr. Caputo to provide the minister the opportunity, if need be, to consult with his officials who have taken the time to be here with us today. Thank you.
On that same point of order, first of all, not a point of order. The standing orders don't tell us that we have to ask our questions in a certain way. I will ask my questions on behalf of Canadians, not according to how the Liberals think I should. Where are the how about this, Minister? You won't tell us where 30,000 people are. How many of them are lost? How many do you not know where they are? Just a number.
Mr. Caputo, there's 30,000 people who are going through the system and they're going to be removed. They're in queue. We know their addresses. We know where they reside. Many of them have reporting requirements. They regularly report to our CBSA offices across Canada. There's sometimes telephone reporting, so there's ongoing monitoring for those who are being removed.
I beg
Not in
your
all
pardon,
cases,
Minister?
but the vast majority of cases.
I beg your pardon, you said we know where they are. Okay.
We have 30 more seconds. And
Actually, I have a minute and 22 more seconds, Mr. Chair. The point of order should not count to my time. Minister, how many, this was asked in committee, I believe it was, quote from Mr. Macquarie, we don't track the location of every individual. Now, you just told us you know where everybody is. We track their locations, and yet the VP of CBSA contradicted you in a story from Black Law.
Point of order, Mr.
Are you
Chair.
wrong, or is he wrong? No, that's
Point of order.
My question.
Mr. Ramsey.
Minister has, dans la réponse du ministre, il a dit qu'il ne
In
savait.
his answer, he said he did not know where every individual was, and Mr. Caputo has said that he did know where all these people were. And she should at least listen to the answers. Well, none of these are points of order, and we're talking about relevant information, but we cannot allow the exchange between the minister and Mr. Caputo to be interrupted endlessly. So I think everyone's understood. We expect that the conversation will be fluid. And I'm telling Mr. Caputo that we are effectively going to give him 30 more seconds, given the interruptions. But in future, we will take time away because points of order are not part of the exchange.
Points of order when we are talking about how the minister says we know where everybody is of the 30,000, and a vice president for CBSA in direct contradiction, quote, we don't track the location of every individual, end quote. Minister, are you right that you know where they are, or is the VP right? I see you just got a note there, so which is it?
Mr. Caputo, we have addresses for individuals who are in the removal queue.
So you're telling us you are confident you know where those 30,000 people are?
Not every single one of them, but I believe we have.
What number? What percent?
Well, Mr. Caputo, if you want the correct answer, I would invite you
You're
to
the
ask
minister.
Mr.
Mr.
Gorman.
Caputo, I'm sorry. No, we'll have to stop
Buck stops
the
with
time.
you,
Time is
Minister.
up anyway.
Mr. Chair, if I may, we're here to provide concrete
well-
answers to legitimate questions that both the opposition and
Understood, Mr. Alessandri, but time is over for this.